Come with us to Milwaukee, and you're going to want to stay tuned because we had a lot of fun. Thanks to my wedding couple for bringing us down here 5 hours away from our home because they love my photography that much. Starting off strong, we stayed at the Avid in Oak Creek. We really liked it here. I think our favorite part was that it was so quiet. I thought the bed was comfortable, but McCoy didn't. Moving on to something not so strong, we tried out this Cops place that everybody was talking about on the internet, and we didn't really see the hype. The inside felt like, they were zoo animals staring out at us. I don't know, just all the stainless steel just was kind of creepy. The burgers were good. There weren't anything special. We just really thought the vibe in there was especially creepy, and the workers didn't seem happy. Okay, this is gonna seem really weird for people who aren't particular about their shower head, but there were 3 settings and they were all kind of weird and not ideal. They had soap and everything, which is super great. But yeah, shower head, not a fan.
Lemon lift. I don't know what that means. And hot chocolate.
We got some tea and hot chocolate, watched some Shark Tank, because Impractical Jokers wasn't on until 1 a.m., and went to sleep. And now it's the next day. This is the wedding day, the whole reason we came down here. My outfit absolutely doesn't match. You'll see, I changed it later. But I did not realize all these browns did not go together. And then my husband in his wedding day outfit, black and gray. This is just kind of showing a little bit of the traffic down here. Today it was great, but it gets kind of worse from there. And when you're downtown, be prepared to pay a bunch of parking fees and whatnot, whether it's meters or like through your phone. For breakfast, we went to Sweet Diner, and I will be thinking about this place for the rest of my life, and we probably are going to go every single time we're in the area. Not only is like the colors, just the place beautiful, but it's just like a great vibe. I got the classic Benedict, and McCoy got the beer omelet, and when I tell you I will be thinking about this Benedict for the rest of my life, guys, it's going to be my life's mission to recreate this. So if you know how they make it and like their hollandaise sauce, please let me know. Okay, next up we stopped at this Retique thrift store, and it's actually owned by Goodwill. I wish it was local, but whatever. It kind of just had more of a selected item of clothing, so like maybe better items, I think. Anyway, that's what it is. And then we headed over to this Broadway paper because I had just a few minutes before we had to be back at the hotel, and I had so much fun in here. It's basically just like a bunch of little gifts and novelty items, but like not in like a gaudy way, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there was some cute stuff here. Oh, and then we found this little baby book. I actually got this. It says letters to my baby. And I don't have a baby right now, but if we ever have one, like I thought this was such a cute little thing. You write letters to them. They basically have like a lot of stationery here, cards, paper, gifts. Like there's just so many things, and you'll see on this rack coming up. This is all like hand designed, hand printed paper, I think. But yeah, okay. And then we had to make it back to the hotel so I could change and get ready for the big wedding today. So this is the modified outfit, camera ready. And this is them just hauling us around downtown Milwaukee because they had spots they wanted to go for pictures. At this point, I was really craving a matcha, so I was willing to go anywhere to find any matcha that I could, and we decided to go to Vendetta Coffee, and we weren't necessarily a fan. It was kind of watery tasting, if you've had matcha before, and McCoy's chai was very watery as well. And then, of course, we were pretty hungry after the long wedding day, so we stopped at this 3rd Street Market. And this place is kind of just like a bunch of little food places within like this big hall. And I didn't get them, but those are like mochi ice cream sandwiches. And there's just like a bunch of little places that you weave in and out of. But we decided to go to this Mac Daddy mac and cheese place. And I got the bacon barbecue pork, and he got the buffalo one. I was going to ask for no bacon, but I decided to get it anyway, and I highly regretted it. Honestly, I'm very particular about my bacon. It has to be like super high quality for me to love it. I'd say these were like 5 out of 10. And then I was being responsible, uploading the photos from the wedding day, making sure that they're all nice and safe. And I brought this with just in case. I kind of figured I'd have time in the hotel room, but I printed off these Polaroids for them and put them in a card just so they could have something, before I get their pictures back. All right, today's a day where we just get to explore. Don't got to worry about going to a wedding or anything. So this is our outfit. I actually looked like pretty darn cute. I love my outfit, and McCoy looks really cute too. I love that top on him. It makes him look so cute. Don't tell him that though. This spot is like literally so beautiful. This is the walk to Uncle Wolfie's Breakfast Tavern. Look at those bushes. Look how beautiful those are. Such a beautiful neighborhood. Anyways, but the wait was over an hour, so we actually didn't get to eat here. I was kind of disappointed about that, but the breakfast that we had now made up for it, like by a lot. This is just a little bit of downtown and the bottom part of Cafe Benelux, but we asked to sit on the roof, which was a great choice. It's so beautiful up there. I got the Panacoken. Oh my gosh, guys, it was literally so good. Okay, I think personally this tied for me with my Benedict from yesterday. And he's not home to ask right now, but I think he got the patatas, whatever, breakfast bowl. Either way, it was so good. We both finished our plates. I would rate that at the same level as Sweet Diner. McCoy would say Sweet Diner was better. But don't get me wrong, it was still amazing. Okay, this is a little place called Biz Starts. It helps little businesses get started, brings their items into the store. This is just driving downtown a little bit, and I thought those buildings were super cool. Okay, we decided to try out Hillcrow Coffee because we saw they had coffee flights, and oh my gosh, you guys, they did not disappoint. They were so fun, and they were literally so good. I highly recommend going and trying these flights. So I think what they do is they have different flight options. Like they just have like one flight for each season. And my favorite was definitely the Kit Kat, and McCoy's was the Bucks and Twix. They were all very good, except I really did not like the Almond Joy one. Neither of us drank that one. We don't really like coconut. Then we stopped at this really cute little town, Elm Grove, at this patch fabric shop, and I got a few things. They carry a lot of like novelty things for making quilts and whatnot, so I thought that was super cool. Not just like any old thing that you can find at any of your craft stores. They had like a lot of things you wouldn't just find at like Hobby Lobby. And then we literally waited for the train for 10 minutes, guys. The line was so long. There was people honking. They were so mad. And then we just kind of walked around their downtown area. There's not really like any shopping, but there's like lots of like service shops and whatnot. Oh, this building was so cute. I don't even know what it is. I just wanted a cute little video in front of it. And then we headed over to this mall. I think it's in Brookfield, wherever Altered State is near Brookfield. And I just love Altered State so much. I had a bunch of clothes that I tried on. They were so cute. It was a little too small. This one was. I also thought this one was a little too small. I didn't like the fit of the t-shirt either. I don't like the smock top on this, so it makes my, girls look a little weird. Just, a little maybe too fancy for me too. And then this one, smock top, also didn't make the girls look right. And this one was like 2 sizes too tight. Otherwise, I think I would have like actually bought this one. It's kind of expensive, but it was so cute. But I did get a perfume and a little book. But anyways, then we stopped at this Anodyne Coffee so that I could get a matcha because I wanted another one. And this was the lavender matcha. And guys, it wasn't watery. It was actually too milky this time that you could barely taste the matcha. And I just feel like I'm having such bad luck with matcha right now. At this point, I just wanted to throw like my idea of getting any matcha out. McCoy's chai, I think he said his was actually good though. It was a little spicy, but he said he really liked it. This was the Public Market. Now, this place has like little gift shops, restaurants, like a bunch of little things packed into it. So it's like the Third Street Market Hall on steroids. And then, so this olive oil and balsamic vinegar place, they let you try like all of their like options that they have. And they were literally so good. Guys, you have to go here if you're going to go to Milwaukee. We got the bourbon maple and key lime, but we could have literally bought like 6 of them. They were so good. And then we stopped at this cookie shop. I don't show us eating it right now, but they were literally so good. We got like probably 4 cookies. And then we're just kind of walking across, exploring a little bit, figuring out like what's open. Because at this point, I think it's around like 7 p.m. and there's not a whole lot open except for you to like sightsee. I thought the inside of this place, the Renaissance, was so beautiful, and they probably have like weddings there. This is like the little bridge that goes across so that we can get to this amazing restaurant. Okay, the name of this restaurant is called Aperitivo, and it's like an Italian restaurant, and they have like cocktails and pasta and stuff like that. And I got the lemon herb fettuccine with a matcha martini. And guys, I kind of regret getting the matcha martini because, I was intrigued by the matcha. I feel like you guys can tell that at this point, but, it was just really unnecessary. I didn't think it was anything too special. And McCoy also got the spicy sausage pizza. Here's me trying my drink. Yeah, it was good. I'm not gonna lie. It was like good, but like it wasn't like I'd order it again sort of good. Look how amazing this pasta and pizza is. Those guys, literally, this is the best pasta I've ever had in my life. I guess I can't say that about McCoy's pizza because I didn't ask him like exactly if it was the best pizza he's ever had, but let me tell you, you guys have to go here if you love pasta, because I can tell that any pasta dish would be literally amazing here. Then this is us with our leftovers, because I am not letting that extra pasta go to waste. They give you such a big portion. So I actually was able to bring it all the way home and eat it when we got home the night that we arrived. This is a boat going through under the bridge. They had to like lift it up and whatnot. So we thought that was super cool. And then from there we found that this boardwalk just keeps going. So we didn't have to cross the highway to get back to the parking garage to get to our car. And we just kind of like stalked this boat for a little bit, which is kind of fun. This is the little trains that go through town if you don't have a car, I guess, or whatever. Of course, I had to stop at TJ Maxx. There was literally nothing else to do. And this is us making our nightly hot chocolate and, well, not tea. I think he was just getting water for himself. He literally drank so much water. They have amazing filtered water at this hotel, you guys. I cannot stress that enough because too many places have chlorinated water, and I feel like, I didn't look at numbers or anything, but like it tastes good. And of course I made him make my hot chocolate for me because, yeah, he's my husband, and I like it when he does that. Anyways, so I tried these cookies. Phenomenal. Absolutely love them. I highly recommend going to this. Oh, also, McCoy got this darn Brookie one, I think it's called. I wanted to steal it so bad. It was so good. Okay, it's finally the next day, and it's actually raining, but that's okay. We're going home today. Look how cute he looks in his little gray sweater, and I think I look pretty good too. This is a sweater from Old Navy. Actually, I think both of our outfits are like literally all Old Navy except for his sweaters from Express. Anyways, we went to this place called Mimosa, and guys, it was all right. It was like your average family restaurant. I didn't think it was anything like crazy fancy like the reviews made it seem, and like super upscale. Like I got the Benedict, and he got, honestly I can't remember, I'm sorry. If somebody wants to know, please ask me in the comments. But like it was good, but it was just like your average family restaurant. Here's a little bit closer up of our food, and honestly I found a few eggshells in my food, which is fine. Don't take that to like not go there. I'm sure it was just an accident. But anyways, okay, we went to this Pilcrow coffee again. So this tells you that I actually liked their coffee. I really did. I couldn't find a matcha. I gave up on the matcha thing. So I just went back there and got a full size of the Kit Kat. And then we went to Trader Joe's. I found a bunch of cards, some pumpkin butter, oat creamer. If you can't tell, I love this stuff. And then I just had World Market as last on my list. It didn't end up being last, but we toured around in here for a while. And, we always love sniffing these little candles. I did end up getting 2 of them. There was a lot of good ones, but only 2 that I could see in our house. So, and then I also got this little rolling pin with gingerbread men on it because I love gingerbread men. Then we switched spots. He drove us home. Yeah, my car screen is dirty. Sorry. My mom actually helped me clean it when I got home. And then I wanted to get these headphones so when I mow the yard, I can listen to music. And then we were just dying for something good to eat. So we stopped at Culver's. And if you don't like Culver's, whatever, but we love it. Then we finally got home, and Keely could care less about me. All she cared about was her dad. But our black cat Mimi still loved me. As you can see, she ran up to me so excited. And this is me the next day. I have to go hand deliver some packages for our business because they did local delivery. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I made myself my own matcha so I could finally have a good matcha. Okay, bye!